Welcome to SMART-AGRI Hub, your trusted source for the latest in agricultural insights. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's critical for anyone involved in pig farming: Porcine Reproductive and Respiratory Syndrome, commonly known as PRRS. Whether you're a seasoned swine producer or just starting out in the world of agriculture, understanding PRRS is essential for protecting your herd, your business, and the broader food supply. So, stay tuned as we break down everything you need to know about this challenging disease: what it is, why it matters, how it spreads, and most importantly, what you can do about it. Let's start at the beginning. What exactly is PRRS? Porcine Reproductive and Respiratory Syndrome is a highly infectious viral disease that affects pigs of all ages. First identified in the late 1980s, PRRS has become one of the most economically significant diseases in the global pig industry, causing billions in losses every year. The disease is caused by the PRRS virus, which belongs to the Artioraviridae family. It's notorious for its ability to mutate and for the challenges it poses in terms of control and eradication. But what does PRRS actually do? The name says it all. It impacts both the reproductive system and the respiratory system of pigs. In breeding herds, PRRS can cause reproductive failure, leading to late-term abortions, stillbirths, mummified fetuses, and weak piglets that struggle to survive. In growing pigs, the disease manifests primarily as respiratory illness: coughing, fever, labored breathing, and reduced growth rates. In severe cases, PRRS can lead to high mortality, especially in young piglets. Even in less severe outbreaks, the virus can weaken animals and open the door to secondary infections, making recovery slow and costly. Now, you might be wondering, how does the PRRS virus spread so effectively? Transmission can occur through direct contact with infected pigs or contaminated materials such as equipment, clothing, or vehicles. The virus is present in saliva, urine, feces, semen, and even in the air, traveling short distances via aerosols. Herd-to-herd transmission commonly happens through the movement of infected animals, but it can also result from contaminated feed, water, or even insects like flies and mosquitoes. Because PRRS is so contagious and persistent, it presents a significant challenge for biosecurity on pig farms. Let's talk numbers. According to industry estimates, PRRS costs the global pig industry more than $2.5 billion each year. These losses come from reduced productivity, increased veterinary expenses, additional labor, and, in severe outbreaks, the loss of entire litters. The economic impact is not just felt by pig farmers. It ripples throughout the supply chain, affecting feed suppliers, processors, retailers, and ultimately consumers. So why is it so difficult to control PRRS? One of the biggest challenges is the virus's ability to mutate rapidly. There are two main types of PRRS virus: European and North American. But within each type, there are countless strains, each with slight genetic differences. This diversity means that a vaccine or treatment effective against one strain may not work as well against another. Additionally, the virus can persist in carrier animals for months, silently spreading to healthy pigs and making detection and containment even trickier. Now, let's focus on prevention and management. What steps can you take to protect your herd from PRRS? Biosecurity is your first and most important line of defense. This means controlling the movement of people, animals, and equipment on and off your farm. Always isolate new arrivals, monitor their health, and test them for PRRS before introducing them to the main herd. Clean and disinfect vehicles and equipment regularly, and provide farm-specific clothing and footwear for all workers and visitors. Vaccination is another important tool in the fight against PRRS. There are several types of PRRS vaccines available, including modified live and killed vaccines. While vaccination can reduce the severity of disease and virus shedding, it's not a silver bullet. The effectiveness of vaccines can vary depending on the strain of virus present, the age and immune status of your pigs, and the timing of administration. Work closely with your veterinarian to develop a vaccination strategy tailored to your farm's unique needs. Early detection is also crucial. Regularly monitor your herd for signs of reproductive or respiratory problems and perform diagnostic tests if you suspect PRRS. Laboratory testing, including PCR and ELISA tests, can confirm the presence of the virus and help you make informed decisions about management and treatment. If an outbreak does occur, act quickly to contain it. Segregate affected animals, enhance cleaning and disinfection procedures, and tighten biosecurity to prevent further spread. In some cases, it may be necessary to depopulate and repopulate parts of your herd to eliminate the virus entirely. While these steps can be costly and difficult, they are often essential for long-term control. You might be asking, what about treatment? Unfortunately, there is no cure for PRRS. Supportive care and management of secondary infections are the mainstays of treatment. Antibiotics do not work against viruses, but they can help control bacterial infections that arise as a result of PRRS. Providing optimal nutrition, minimizing stress, and maintaining good ventilation can also help your animals recover more quickly. Looking ahead, research into PRRS continues at a rapid pace. Scientists are working to develop more effective vaccines, rapid diagnostic tools, and even gene editing approaches that could one day breed pigs resistant to PRRS. Until then, vigilance and strong biosecurity remain your best defenses. To sum up, PRRS is a formidable challenge for pig farmers around the world, but with the right knowledge and tools, it can be managed. Prioritize biosecurity, stay informed about the latest developments, work closely with your veterinarian, and don't hesitate to seek expert advice if you're facing an outbreak. By staying proactive, you can protect your herd, your livelihood, and the future of your farm. Thanks for joining us at Smart Agri Hub for this in-depth look at PRRS. If you found this information valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow farmers and agri enthusiasts. Let's work together to build a healthier, more resilient agricultural community. Until next time, stay smart, stay safe, and keep growing.